Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we will be taking a look at another mod versus mod, still working on that title by the way. Today's video will be all about the Terraria NPCs versus the Liberty Prime NPC. I know some of you are wondering, hey Necros, why didn't you include Liberty Prime in the Fallout NPC video? And that's because he is technically an entirely different NPC, and I wanted to really give him his own video, and I figured this would be a good chance to try out the whole multiple NPCs versus one to see which one will come out on top. Now at first glance you might think, well obviously the Terraria NPCs are going to completely demolish the Liberty Prime NPC, but you might be mistaken because the Liberty Prime NPC has 30,000 health, so he is definitely a juggernaut. But before we go on, let's go ahead and go over our contestants. We have the Terraria NPCs on one side. I did exclude the Dungeon Guardian because I found that he couldn't really damage Liberty Prime, so he would just end up wasting our time. But on the other side, we have the tried and true Liberty Prime himself, such a beast, and I really want to test out his limits today. He'll be going up against every single NPC from Terraria, at least in Garry's mod that's in NPC form, and we'll see exactly how well he can do. So without further ado, my friends, let's go ahead and start round one. Alright, and round one has started, so I wanted to really start off easy because I really want to see the limits on these NPCs in action. So we have the Eye of Cthulhu that can shoot out these demon eyes, and those are pretty much like little NPCs that can also target. And we already have a transformation here, so if you guys don't know, the Eye of Cthulhu will transform once it gets to a certain threshold, and this is not looking good for the Eye of Cthulhu. I mean, he does have that increased damage now, but I don't know if it'll be enough. And that is it. That didn't take any time at all. The Eye of Cthulhu has been defeated horribly. Oh, but we still have a demon eye. Could this be it? Could this demon eye bring it back? No. In fact, if you guys look at Liberty Prime, he didn't take any damage whatsoever. He's actually immune to the demon eye. And not only that, but my crowbar did more damage to him than that Eye of Cthulhu did in that whole match. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the Liberty Prime is immune to physics damage, which I'm guessing is the kind of damage that the Eye of Cthulhu does. If he had some kind of projectile, maybe it would work better for him, but that was an absolutely horrible defeat on the Terraria side, and Liberty Prime wins round one. Alright guys, now we're going on to round two, and I wanted to spawn the Eater of Worlds and the Destroyer because these guys do have a form of projectile. I want to see exactly how well they can do. I don't know if the Eater of Worlds itself can actually damage, but I do know that the Destroyer can shoot at these little robots that we can see right here, these drones, and they do shoot beams, so I'm going to assume that they will be damaging Liberty Prime. So let's see exactly how well they do. Alright, so the Eater of Worlds has been destroyed, but can the Destroyer bring it back? Let's find out. And the Destroyer has been destroyed, but we still have his drones, and the thing about Liberty Prime is his attacks are extraordinarily precise, so little tiny NPCs like those don't really bother him all that much. So now the real question is, how damaged did Liberty Prime get? And he lost a nice chunk of health, in fact, a good enough chunk to really consider the Terraria NPCs bringing it back in the final round, which of course is going to be every single NPC on the Terraria side versus Liberty Prime. Unfortunately, in the Liberty Prime pack, there's only one Liberty Prime, so I couldn't do like a weaker version of him or anything. But it would have been nice to really test that out against the Terraria NPCs. Anyway, that is a definite win on the Liberty Prime side. So Liberty Prime has won 2 rounds now. Now you're probably saying, well, even if he loses this 3rd one, he still pretty much wins. But the 3rd round is a big deal, and I will count it as 2 points. So if somehow we get a tie, then we're gonna have to find a way to break the tie by doing some crazy kind of situation to test out who would be stronger in that situation. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go into the final round. Every single Terraria NPC versus the Liberty Prime. And we are off. So I just spawned them in. We have the twins, the Eye of Cthulhu, the Destroyer, the Skeletron, and the Eater of Worlds. Let's see now exactly how well they can all do against the seemingly invincible Liberty Prime. He's kind of getting cluster banged right now, but we're going to try to excuse that. He can still get a shot in edgewise, so let's see who can win round 3. And the Eater of Worlds has been destroyed, so that was very quick. He seems to always be the first one to die. And the Destroyer has been destroyed, so now we only have the twins and Skeletron left. Let's see if they can pull through. And the Eye of Cthulhu has been destroyed. I completely forgot about him, but now it's the twins and Skeletron left. So let's see now if they can do it. Alright, so one of the twins has now transformed, and now we're going to see if this will make a huge difference or not. And Skeletron has been defeated, so all we have left is the twins. Let's hope they can pull through. We still have one more transformation, and he gets a huge power up from that. Let's see if that'll be enough. And the final twin is now transforming, so now we have the full effect. Let's see exactly if they could pull through. And the Retinizer is destroyed. We have one twin left. I hope Liberty Prime is weak, because if he's not... Oh! And right as I was saying that, the twins have been defeated. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at Liberty Prime's health. So he was at, about half health. So he was still good to go. What's kind of funny is I actually did a few preemptive tests. And in one of the tests I did, I spawned less Terraria NPCs because I didn't want to spoil it and just spawn them all. And they almost killed Liberty Prime. So this seems to be a varying kind of thing. It really depends on who he kills first, I think, and pretty much what transformations happen at what point. But at least this round, it seemed that Liberty Prime got the edge quite a bit early on, and he didn't really lose it. So because of that, he did win the final round. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, this isn't fair. Liberty Prime is so strong. You should have spawned more Terraria NPCs. And you know what? I actually would have. But the reason I didn't is because, well, simply because Garry's mod doesn't let you spawn more than one. I'm sure there's like a console command somewhere that you could do it, but I couldn't figure it out myself within the short time span that I had to record this, and because of that, sadly, I could only spawn the exact number that Garry's mod allows me. But we have your winner here, guys. We have the Liberty Prime NPC. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by leaving a like down below, and also please leave some suggestions for what you want me to do next. Give me some ideas for this series actually. What NPCs do you want to see fight each other? What I do before every single one of these battles is I put them in a fight. I test them a little bit without going super in depth because I do want some surprises in the video. And I see if they would make a good match. And in my preemptive tests, Liberty Prime did pretty much on par with the Terraria NPCs. In fact, I thought the Terraria NPCs would pull through at the final round because, again, I only tested a few of them against Prime, and they seemed to do very well, so I'm surprised that Liberty Prime won by such a landslide. But all my links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter. I have a Patreon down there as well, and a Discord channel you should totally join. And as always, guys, if you like this video, please let me know by liking it and subscribe to see more videos like this, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.